Oh, hey everyone. That sucks, bro. That intro sucks. God damn it. I am so unbelievably hyped about the announcement of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl that I am going to guess today what 6 Pokemon were on your team during your very first playthrough of either Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum. How am I going to do this, you ask, kind stranger? Well, guess what? I'm psychic. And I've also had 3 cans of Red Bull and things are starting to levitate around me and equations are forming right in front of me. So I think I'm good to go. It's the first Pokemon that was on your team, and that is none other than the starter Pokemon, the very first decision that you make in the game, and I believe you picked Torterra. The reason why I think you picked Torterra, and hear me out, my thinking is that when you played through Generation 3, I picked Blaziken, okay, who was a fire starter. In Generations 1 and 2, I picked the water starters. I went with Squirtle, and I went with Totodile. So, by the time Generation 4 rolled around, I was like, you know what? I actually want to start with a grass-type Pokemon, and it looks pretty cool, so I'm just going to go with Turtwig and see what happens. So that's why I think Torterra made his way onto your team. The second Pokemon that made its way onto your team was none other than the early route bird Pokemon, and that is Staraptor. Staraptor absolutely was on your team. Why? Because Starly is one of the very first Pokemon that you encounter on Route 201. There is a really high chance that you're going to run into either Starly or Bidoof. And I don't know about you, but I went with Starly on my team to, you know, strengthen things up a bit, give me that best chance of getting through the early stages of the game. Staraptor, it's just a beast of a Pokemon, and it is one of my favorite early route bird Pokemon of all time. So Staraptor made its way onto your team. Alright, the third Pokemon that made its way onto your team was none other than Luxray. Luxray is sexy as it's sick, okay? Luxray looks like it should be a Dark Electric type. I'm just throwing that out there. That's a video for another day. So by this point, you're covering a lot of bases with different typings, okay? You've got an Electric type now to add to the team, which is always good. And I think you picked Luxray because Luxray is badass, okay? If you can't tell by this video, I really, really like Luxray. But Luxray definitely made its way onto your team. So the fourth Pokemon that I think made its way onto your team was a Floatzel. Why? It's a water-type Pokemon. If you're like me, you've already done the whole Magikarp to Gyarados thing. You've used Milotic, all those other sorts of guys. And you just wanted to try a brand new Pokemon from a new generation. And of course, there's no better time to do that than in the generation that it's released. So Floatzel made its way to your team. The fifth Pokemon that made its way to your team was none other than one of the fan favorites of Pokemon, and that is Lucario. When you journey to the Iron Islands for the first time, you are met by a fellow Pokemon trainer, Riley. You know, the cool dude with the blue outfit. You basically lead him through the Iron Islands cave. You get to the end of the cave. He's like, thank you for helping me through the cave. I could not have done that without you. And he gives you an egg as a reward. Once you hatch that egg, you are gifted, and delightfully so, with a Riolu, which after you level it up with Friendship, which is pretty cool, you get yourself a Lucario, which is a beast. This thing has been made into a plushie. It starred in the anime. It's got a Mega Evolution. It's got everything. The only reason I can see Lucario didn't make its way onto your team was because you didn't know that that egg hatched it into a Riolu, or you just weren't bothered hatching the egg. That's the only way I can see you making it to the Elite Four without a Lucario on your team. And finally, the last Pokemon that made its way onto your team was none other than the Land Shark Pokemon itself, the pseudo-legendary of the game, Garchomp. Why? Garchomp speaks for itself. I mean, just look at this thing. Look at it. And look at it again. It's sick. Garchomp was definitely on your team, and I know it. Don't lie to me. Don't do it. Don't you lie to me. I know he was on your team. Because he was on my team, and I loved it. You know what, Cynthia? You're not the only one with a Garchomp. Surprise, mother. To recap, the 6 Pokemon that you had on your team: Torterra, Staraptor, Luxray, Floatzel, Lucario, and finally Garchomp. They made it onto your team. I know they did. Let me know in the comment section below how many of the 6 I got right. Did I get all 6 correct? Did I get 3 out of the 6? Did I get 4 out of the 6? Or was I completely off the mark and I got 0 out of 6? So let me know in the comment section below. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. I post Pokemon related content every single week. It's always a good time. And I'm having a lot of fun doing this. So yeah, please, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. I'm hyped. Generation 4 is on the way. Life is good. But click one of these so you can let the good times roll. Just click that. One of them. Okay, I'm gonna go. See ya. Bye.